Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Andy here, Kent Survival. It's been a very wet couple of days, and this morning was pretty wet as well when I set off. So yeah, gonna get a fire going today. Little wet conditions, fire starting I guess, and gonna make a mixed grill. Now mixed grill is one of these things quite personal to most people, and most countries as well. Everywhere has their own version of what a mixed grill is. So I'm gonna make quite a typical English mixed grill I think today. Yeah, you got mixed grills from, you know, China, Japan, Turkey, America. Everyone's got their own kind of version. But yeah, we'll be doing ours. A lot of mixed meats. That generally is the case with a mixed grill. And try and get a fire going. Got a couple of different ways I could make a fire today. Collected some birch bark on the way in. As I was walking in, I didn't film any of the walk in because it was just really muddy and tricky and wet. I've got some fat wood with me. Tom from Tom Outdoors gave me some fat wood for Christmas. Really nice stuff, better than I can collect around here. Thanks for that, Tom. And if my wood store over in the old shelter is dry enough, I know I've got some kind of dry grass in there. So I've got a flint and steel with me as well, and some char cloth, which would be my preferred method, just because I enjoy doing that really. And it looks cool on camera, of course. So yeah, so we get some firewood from the wood store. It's just about still up, and get ourselves sorted, ready for some cooking. I'm going to need to split some of this down today because all the smaller stuff's going to be soaking wet out here from 2 days of rain. So I'm just going to batten some down. Shouldn't take too long. Pretty thankful for this Slognack winter clothing this morning. It was pouring down when I left, and it's been pretty chilly as well. So so far it's holding up for anyone who is interested in that from the video I did on it. Still haven't found my old mallet. I'll have to dig it out. It's in all that wood over there. That'll just make a new one. So I want some of this quite small, just to take. The shelter's holding up as well. It's nice and dry inside, I've noticed. It's held up with whatever weather we've had so far, which isn't that bad. with a tiny bit of snow, but nothing's settled yet around here. Just some of the debris on the roof's kind of moved its way down. Probably the weight of the rain coming down on it and everything. I was looking at I think sycamore bark down another part of the woodland, looking quite tempting, just to line the roof. I think it's sycamore anyway. Seems to be coming off the old logs quite easily. Anyway, I'll get on with this. Well, this is that fat wood I was talking about. Really nice pieces. I don't know where it comes from. Someone on eBay selling it, so they must have a good collection near them. And I'm just going to batten this down a little bit. That's going to be like a kindling for me. Help get the rest of that stuff started. I'll just get them like matchsticks really. Well, that's the fat wood broken down into little matchsticks. It's very nice smelling, as it always is. Some birch bark. It's a little damp, but once there's a flame it will take. And this is the dried grass, still stayed dry in the little wood store over there, so I'll give it a go with the flint and steel today. And with a nice jump cut there, found my flint and steel and got it tangled up in my pouch. Who said I couldn't tie knots, eh? So I've got myself new steel. This one's from Green Man Bushcraft, the website. I couldn't find my Wes key, which is great, don't get me wrong. I just couldn't find it, so I've bought a new one. I've got flint with me. There's flint everywhere on the floor here, so it doesn't really matter. And that's just my little char cloth tin. So I'll just take another couple of bits out. So it being wet, I'm not taking any chances here. I've got loads of tinder and kindling and all sorts around now. This is actually a little damp, I guess just from dampness in the air, so we'll see, I'll put some char cloth in there just to help it along, and you can see that throws some sparks, so I'll just shove that on there. And get none. There we go. Probably won't be able to see that. So we'll give this a go. Just did a quick jump cut because of the aeroplanes. See, it is going, but it doesn't really want to. I'm going to immediately try and get some birch bark on there. Some of this fat wood. Come on, you can do it. But I wasn't going to go then, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, some of that fat wood's caught, so I think we're good. So you can see that fat wood starting to take there in the birch bark. Some char cloth. I'll just start putting some of my smaller kindling pieces on now. So you can see we're kind of taking off a bit here now. Glad I had that fat wood with me, to be honest, because even that birch bark that was quite damp was crackling but not quite taking. It would have eventually, but may have lost our flame by that point. So yeah, a little wet condition fire starting for you, which wasn't the plan today. Oh, forgot to mention, you know, you do get new viewers. There's a base layer of wood there just to keep everything off the damp ground, off the cold and damp, so it kind of takes a bit easier and doesn't just extinguish it straight away. There's finally some heat in there, so it's going well now. So I'm just going to load it up, get some coals going and get cooking. Well, we've got an absolute plethora of goodies here for our mixed grill today. Got some peas at the back here, some potato to saute off, onion, egg, got our mushrooms and tomato, some beef rump steak, some lamb chops, got a pork loin steak and a sausage as well. So we're not going to go hungry today, that's for sure. I've got my grill from the other camp. Probably going to have to level it a bit. That should do for today. I'm going to put a small pan on first to do our potatoes. This is going to help me level up the grill as well, I think. I think we can all see what's going on here. We'll get some of our potatoes in there. We're still not exactly level, but it'll do. I think that'll actually do for that little pan. So the big cast iron's on now. Potatoes on the go, so we get everything else moving. Most of this stuff's going to take roughly the same sort of time, so just going to kind of load it up really. First up's that lamb chop. Sausage has become a bit misshapen. Now pork. Gonna get that onion in there going. I keep saying about these silicone handles for cast iron, they're so good. A little bit hot there, so I'm going to move things around. Let's throw in the tomato. Scatter around some of the mushrooms as well. That oil moving around. And we'll put the steak in last because I like it quite rare. Apparently it's the day of forgetting things today. I've forgotten my spatula because this is quite a quick cook. I haven't got time to knock one up. So I have to use this knife, not a sharp one. I'm going to be careful. Our pork and our lamb, our sausage going, mushrooms doing good. Let's flip that tomato. Move our mushrooms about a bit. Start thinking about this steak in a moment. Potatoes coming along nice. So I've moved stuff around a little bit and it's time for our steak. Also got these peas on in their little pot there. So I'm just going to move this around to the heat a bit. And give these a little stir. I think the fire's losing a little heat there. And I've got my mini skillet on the go there that you saw in my miniature bushcraft breakfast video. And I'm going to try and fry an egg for the first time in it. I've not used it since that video. Very smoke in the eyes. Here we go, good old fashioned English mixed grill. Got some pork, some lamb, some beef steak, sausage. Put some peas in there and the sautéed potatoes I've put in here. Some mushrooms, nice onions, a tomato if I didn't say it, and a nice fried egg that's just finishing now. Yeah, looking forward to this. I didn't bring a plate either, so you can all moan at me for eating out the cast iron next as well. Oh, let's dig into some of this meat, I guess. Steak's pink and juicy in the middle, that's good. Oh, that's good. Dry potatoes, mushrooms. Very hot but very good. So have some of this pork with this egg here. And lamb is not my favourite meat, but it kind of needs to be done. Nice and tender. Sorry about the scraping of cast iron. Pretty well seasoned this pan, so Should hold up to it. Well, I'm going to chow down because I'm starving. Oh, it's Cumberland sausage, by the way. Oh, dear me. Just a couple of bits of bone and gristle left. That was delicious. Well, it's been a nice little day at camp here, but I do have to get going. I can't stay out tonight, unfortunately. Work's made it a bit tough lately for camping, but maybe next week, fingers crossed, we'll get out and have an overnighter. But for now, thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. It filled a hole, and I hope to see you on the next one. So goodbye for now.